Hey guys, welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, where things got really interesting really fast.
That went from, like, I'd say roughly a 3 to a 12
I
really
know.
quickly.
It was like, this was a dungeon crawl, and then suddenly we're
meeting a dragon,
and
we're talking to an immortal who knew the maker, and
the son of God, essentially.
Yeah.
Like, this is... Wow.
Well, the wife of God, specifically.
Of God. Yes.
Yeah. Because Andraste was immortal until the maker's like, damn. And
yeah.
then went after her. So,
cool maker, cool.
So, you want to learn more about the Sacred Ashes?
Yes, I want to know more about the Sacred Ashes. Please tell us.
You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste.
Yes.
What else is there to tell?
Why it might cure the sick? I don't know.
Yeah, like, how is it magical? Like,
let's not waste time. What do you know about the disciples of Andraste? The dragon isn't really Andraste, is she? So that did come back. There we go.
It did come back, and I kind of want to ask it. But we also have this, I guess we had both of those options before. What do you know about these disciples of Andraste?
Sure.
Yeah.
When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter
we
to
already
the
asked that.
sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, we did. Sorry. I think we asked it in a different way. I could be wrong.
It came up differently, I think.
Yeah. But yes, we definitely did ask this before.
Joyful in their
We've at least gotten this response before.
But
Yup.
now they have lost their way. They have forgotten
Yep.
Andraste.
They might give us that option again to
and
say,
their promise.
yeah.
In a sense, they haven't forgotten her.
her.
I'd be okay with asking that one. I think it's interesting.
Yeah, let's see what he says to that.
They have forgotten that Andraste was just a messenger. They speak no more of the Maker,
Oh, yeah.
only of their false Andraste, and even greater sin.
That's super interesting. That's a really interesting point, actually.
Yeah. I would like to see the urn. Why have they fallen for this ridiculous lie?
That's the only one.
That's
It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced.
Okay. Would you like me to get rid of these disciples? That's the only one?
It says, tell me more about the disciples. I guess.
I swear to God, if he repeats that same thing one more time.
Actually, that would be hilarious.
I'll try.
Yeah.
When my
He's a little broken.
Okay, I got it. Okay.
So
the dragon is not
yeah.
yet.
No, our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return.
See, that's what we figured.
The dragon
yeah.
is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste.
Yeah.
A true believer would not require audacious displays of power.
So they were like,
You make a compelling point,
they're
immortal
like,
man.
They're like, God and Andraste have been quiet for a really long time.
Like, here's a magical fire-breathing dragon.
Look at this!
Look at this thing!
And we know that, they know that she's this powerful being that has kind of just happened to take up residence here.
And again, there are old religions dedicated to dragons, so it's not
Right.
like they were basing this on nothing.
Right.
It's like in the absence of, their known god, there is something that used to be worshipped as a god, and it's
Right.
powerful and terrifying and immediate, and also it showed up around where Andraste's ashes are,
Right.
so sure.
And it's taken to being called Andraste as well, and it seems to see itself, as far as we can tell, as being a powerful being in charge of things here. I mean, they can't speak, but it definitely suggested some intelligence.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dragons
they're
definitely
they're
have
definitely
some
intelligent.
manner of intelligence. I think it's more orca than human, but it's
they're
definitely
they're
there.
definitely more animal. They're more bestial, but they're smart. Yeah, they just can't. I mean, they can't talk.
So here's the question. I mean, I say let's go ahead and see the urn.
Yeah.
We're not gonna pour blood into it, but let's go ahead and see the urn. I I think I just want to fight the dragon, which is not a great reasoning for this, but, like, part of me does kind of want to go back to the disciples and be like, yo, the dude makes some compelling arguments. Like, what's up with you guys?
What's the dealio? Actually, I mean, we might be able to do that after we see the urn.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy.
Do you want us to kill the dragon?
So I have to fight you, but what if I am not worthy? I need the ashes to cure a noble man.
But what if I'm not worthy?
But what if I'm not worthy? Yeah.
Then you will not come to the ashes.
Okay.
Well,
It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet
Of course
does
there's a
that.
gauntlet.
of course it's called the
If you are
gauntlet.
found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself.
Oh, that's convenient.
If not,
Whoa!
That's super convenient.
Whoa.
There's a whole... Who created this, like, game show for the ashes of Andraste? Alright, let's get this over with. What is the gauntlet? This sounds unpleasant. And I demand that you take me to the urn. Want to just get this over with. Let's go.
I kind of want to know exactly what the gauntlet
the
is.
gauntlet
Yeah.
tells the true pilgrims from the false.
Weeds
You
them
will
out.
undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, let's get this over with. Fuck it.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy.
How? Oh, look at his
There
awesome
is
hammer.
suffering in your past.
Unbelievably cool hammer.
Yeah.
Your suffering, and the suffering of others.
Who the fuck are
By
you?
the time you reached Shiani, she was broken, brutalized. You were too late.
Who are you?
Tell me, Pilgrim, did you fail Shiani?
Is this part of the gauntlet? No. Vaughn is the villain, not me. Yes, I could have run faster. Yes, I should not have let her be taken in the first place. No, it was her fault for hitting him with a bottle. How do you know my past? And my answer is my own guardian.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yes, I should not have allowed her to be taken in the first place. No, Vaughn is the villain, not me.
I don't want to throw all blame on Vaughn, even though technically, yes, he is the villain,
Yeah.
but that doesn't feel like the noble thing to say here.
It's possible not to not be in the wrong, but to not have done everything. And I think that's kind of like,
Yeah.
this is a difficult one because it's not, were you in the wrong, it's did you fail Shiani? And like, Shiani died in a really terrible situation at the beginning of this game. And we, as the player, and Roscoe as a person, were not in a position where they could have helped.
Right.
So technically we didn't fail her because we were not given the opportunity to save her. But that doesn't mean that can't sit poorly with Roscoe, that she can't feel
Exactly.
like she could have done more.
Right.
And I don't know if this is like to be honest, it's been 2 years. So
Yeah,
I can't
but-
remember if there was like a choice. I forget what happened that
can't-
led to Vaughn taking us in the first place,
Right.
other than it was just Vaughn crashing our wedding and taking us.
well,
I don't remember.
I mean, there's 4. She smacked him, remember?
Yeah,
With
but
the
that's
bottle.
different. I mean, like, so...
But we
she's
shouldn't
not, yeah,
say that.
That's not... It's more, I
But-
don't remember if there was a moment.
I
Where
mean, he
Roscoe
came in
could have done
and
something
started
and
brutalizing and crashing our wedding.
Yeah.
I know it's been 2 years. I don't remember either, but it feels like 3 is the right thing to say.
Yeah.
Yes, I could have run faster, perhaps. I don't. Also, how do you know of my past?
I know. I'm not even
Good
looking at that
sir.
answer because, like, I don't know.
But there's also 6. My answer is my own guardian. Like, but I don't know. That feels like a big middle finger. Like, fuck you. Why would I tell you?
Yeah,
Like,
and it seems like it's turning it back on the guardian rather just being like, I don't know. It's complicated.
yeah.
And that's not a great answer, but
Yeah.
it is complicated.
I feel like we're sitting on 3. I feel like we're inclined to go with 3. Let's see what happens.
Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
Okay.
Is there any religion that does not thrive upon guilt, like a glutton at his lunch? No, I thought not.
And now the self-flagellation? Oh, that is what comes next in these things, no?
Okay, you guys.
Seems that reflection on past mistakes is a constant preoccupation of the religious mind.
And what of those that follow you?
Apparently.
What about these
The
guys?
Antivan elf.
Oh, is it my turn now? Hurrah! I'm so excited.
Many have died at your hand. But is there any you regret more than a woman by the name of...
How do you know about that?
I know much. It is allowed to me. The question stands, however. Do you regret?
Yes, the answer is yes, if that's what you wish to know. I do. Now move on.
Interesting.
Fascinating.
Interesting.
There is so little I can draw from you. I feel the distant echo of a soul, dormant for so long, now awake.
Good for you.
And with the awakening, the slow realization of all you have lost. Ah, Shale, your entire existence is a test of your will and courage.
Oh.
You have my respect.
He's like, you get no
Damn.
question. You're
And
pretty
you,
cool.
Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter. What?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good luck.
Interesting.
May
Fascinating.
you find what you seek.
She called him spirit
Yeah.
as well.
He's probably a spirit.
Yeah.
Like that.
He's a spirit.
Even if he
Yeah.
was a spirit, he could still mess us up. Like,
Oh, yeah.
He also more likely is, and I hate the term, but an abomination of some sort. He may have been a follower of Andraste's that was blessed with some sort of spirit to keep him alive. Yeah.
Yeah, that's likely.
Yeah,
I
that-
mean,
that
clearly he
feels-
was once. He was once a real person. What did we just pick up?
Maker's first children.
Oh, okay, if I start reading
Sure.
it? The Maker's first creations were the spirits, glorious beings that populated the many spires of the Golden City, and the Chant of Light says that they revered the Maker with unquestioning devotion. The Maker, however, was dissatisfied. Although the spirits were like him in that they could manipulate the ether and create from it, they did not do so. They had no urge to create, and even when instructed to do so, possessed no imagination to give their creations ingenuity or life.
One second, I'm gonna scroll real quick.
Okay. Oh.
There.
The Maker realized his own folly. He had created the spirits to resemble him in all but the one and most important way. They did not have a spark of the divine within them. He expelled all the spirits out of the Golden City and into the Fade and proceeded to his next creation, life. Whoa. Fascinating. So it's like spirits were like angels essentially, and he wanted them to be in his image, but they weren't.
Yeah.
And
So so it seems like they were the angels, and then he created humans, and then demons. Well, demons
actually,
are corrupted.
yeah,
so demons are fallen spirits, basically.
Yeah,
probably.
let me
but we'll
keep
see.
reading,
Yeah,
'cause
literally.
yeah.
I see a bit of
Yeah.
Lucifer growing in the next paragraph.
Totally, yeah. So the Maker created the world, and the living beings upon it, separated from the Fade by the veil. His new children would be unable to shape the world around them, and thus would need to struggle to survive. In return for their struggle, the Maker gave them the spark of the divine, a soul, and he watched with pleasure as his creations flourished and showed all the ingenuity that he had hoped for. The spirits grew jealous of the living and coaxed them into the Fade when they slept. Ah, yes, when you dream. The spirits wished to know more of life, hoping to find a way to regain the Maker's favor. Through the eyes of the living, they experienced new concepts: love, fear, pain, and hope. The spirits reshaped the Fade to resemble the lives and concepts that they saw, each spirit desperately trying to bring the most dreamers to their own realm so that they could vicariously possess a spark of the divine through them. This is so interesting. As the spirits grew in power, however, some of them became contemptuous of the living. These were the spirits that saw the darkest parts of the dreamers. Their lands were places of torment and horror, and they knew that the living were strongly drawn to places that mirrored those dark parts of themselves. These spirits questioned the Maker's wisdom and proclaimed the living inferior. They learned from the darkness they saw, and became the first demons. Rage, hunger, sloth, desire, pride. These are the dark parts of the soul that give demons their power, the hooks they use to claw their way into the world of the living. It was demons that whispered into the minds of men, convincing them to turn from the Maker and worship false gods. They seek to possess all life as their due, forging kingdoms of nightmare in the Fade, in hopes of one day storming the walls of heaven itself. And the Maker despaired once again, for he had given the power of creation to his new children, and in return they created sin.
Well, no, the spirits created sin.
No, it's the spirits, because they were like, boop, boop, I want to look in your head. And then they're like, ooh, there's like...
I mean, don't get me wrong, humans did too, but the idea of these, of these corrupted spirits, it's not really...
Yeah, it was like, it's spirits that... wanted that spark of the divine and didn't have it, and they grew jealous and became demons.
It seems more like the big error here is that the Maker put the spirits in such a position where they could look but not touch upon the land created by the Maker.
And to look and see like what he originally wanted them to be and like what he wanted them to have and that they couldn't have. Who are all these people?
Wait a sec. Sorry. So this is a Shartan. As in, from the Book of Shartan.
What?
So that's a thing. General
Mayfrath?
Archon Hessarian. Disciple Cather. Wait, Cather. Disciple Havard. Disciple Vasilia.
Our Lady Vasilia and Elisay?
This is a cool room. This is a real cool room.
Let's go down the line, shall we?
All right, let's start with... I'm going to leave Shartan for later.
Yeah, that sounds
especially
cool.
because he's in the, he's got the... Well, no, I guess he's not. From that angle, it looked like he was in the honorary position. He is brighter.
He is very bright. Whoa, well, so is...
Yeah, so is...
this guy over there.
Cather.
Yeah.
Okay.
Elisay? Yeah.
The smallest lark could carry,
Wah!
while a strong man might not.
Oh, no.
Of what do I speak?
I think that's just a problem with making the model slightly transparent.
Yep.
Because you can
see the teeth.
You can see them
and the eyes.
The eye rig and the mouth.
Yeah.
Whoopsie.
I mean, don't get me wrong, if they're going for uncanny, they got it, but I think they got it for the wrong reason.
I don't think it was quite right.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to hear that again.
Okay, it was the smallest lark may carry it, but the strongest man may not. I think the wind.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is not of what I
shit.
Well. Okay.
Wow.
Holy shit.
That was a lot. It didn't do a lot of damage.
Wow. Oh yeah, by the way, she did.
Can we answer that again?
Gone. Nope.
Give me another chance.
No.
What do you mean it wasn't the wind?
Why wasn't it the wind?
Okay, well, let's do
start
Shartan.
Oh, I thought we were saving him for last.
I was, but now I know he's gonna quiz us. And
oh no.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
Neither a guest nor a trespasser be in this place I belong, that...
Ferelden.
Home?
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me.
Home? Home.
Of what do I speak?
Home. It's home.
Yeah, I mean, it couldn't be death, could it? Ah.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium.
Huh.
But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Oh.
That was super interesting.
Whoa, that was so cool.
And I guess confirming Shortan was a real person.
Yeah, there he was, right there.
Oh my god, this is a really interesting room. I'm so sorry I got your Lark poem wrong.
Oh no, but what was it?
I don't know. Brana?
Brana.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Nightmare?
Or dreams?
Dream. I'm gonna repeat that though.
Yeah.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Dreams. It's not love.
It's not love.
If it was the moon, it's way too metaphorical. Indigestion, dreams?
Dreams. Yeah.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life and of her betrayal and death.
Andraste's mom.
I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
This is a room. I'm sorry. This is amazing. This is really interesting.
Shit. Oh wow, you look awesome.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Revenge?
Vengeance. Yeah.
Yes, my husband Hessarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Gina? Mm-hmm. That's not, that's not the same justice, is it?
I don't think so. No.
Okay.
That's a woman.
I know. Oh, right.
No, justice is a spirit.
Well,
no,
he's a spirit, but
that was the woman that killed Andraste. That was the woman that killed her in the streets in order to show the power of the Imperium.
Damn.
Yeah, no, these are not. These are spirits, and they're embodying all. I mean, this is fairly obvious now, but all of their poems or all of their riddles are tied to their role in Andraste's life. But no, she is an Imperium leader who
had killed her.
Yeah, because Andraste charged against the Imperium. Yep. She led a slave revolt. I mean, you know.
That's what, and the Shortan was with her.
Yeah.
But I didn't know if it
against
was possible
Hessarian.
that
this is her husband.
Yes, I didn't know if it was possible for that justice to have.
No, I think justice is a spirit of justice.
A spirit of justice. Yeah. Okay, and then here's her husband. Yep.
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
She wields the broken sword and
separates the true kings from tyrants. Mercy? Because
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Mercy. Because she just said that
her husband would have given her a quick death, but no, she convinced him otherwise.
Yeah.
Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Wow.
Okay.
Have you guys just been hanging out here?
I mean, I don't think these are their actual spirits. I feel like this is Andraste's memory. This is her life in a way.
Yeah.
Split into these people.
Wow. All right. Disciple Cather? Yeah.
I don't know who Disciple Cather is.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Is that the lightning fire? What
comes from nothing, but will fell? I think it's hunger.
I think it's hunger.
I'm gonna have him play it again, but I think it's hunger.
Is he wearing? He's got an eye on his.
I think it's a sun. I think it's it's a sun. It's Chantry garb.
he's definitely got a sun on the on his shoulders.
Yeah.
But he's got is not in the center. Is that not an eye or sort of like an eye? Like it kind of looks like.
It could be. I think it's Chantry garb, but I could be wrong. Like, I'm pretty sure we've seen that before.
Have we?
I think. I'm gonna play it
let
again.
him read again. Yeah.
No man has seen it, but all
Yeah.
men know it.
Yeah.
Lighter than air,
swear it looks like an eye.
sharper than any sword.
It does.
Comes
Yeah.
from nothing.
Part of
but
it
will
is
fell
an
the
After Effects
strongest
overlay that's
army.
over right now,
I
though.
see.
Yeah.
Of what do I speak?
Hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Teventer Imperium.
Huh.
The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Whoa. Hey, we leveled up.
Who
Apparently.
did? Morgan did.
Oh, Morgan leveled up. Sorry, I saw level up, but I didn't see the X yet, the cross plus sign. Yay! What did you just pick for her?
I gave her Arcane Warrior because
Gotcha.
Spirit Killer. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
There you go. Cool.
Sweet.
Okay, Disciple of
Type
Bard.
of song is fine.
Yeah, because he has the sun too. They're just disciples.
Oh, I
of-
see.
Yeah.
It's because it overlaps.
Yeah.
Because it kind of looked like the Inquisition eye.
You're right.
A little
Which
bit.
I think the Inquisition eye was made. They could be part of the original Inquisition.
That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking.
no, actually, I think you're right. Sorry. I now see what you mean. And in that case, it means that the Inquisition... Morgan's eye.
It's just
Coming on the
peeking.
screen.
Hello?
That would mean that the Inquisition's eye was part of...
It's like
part
pulled
sun,
from a
part...
sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I
Cool.
kept thinking. Yeah.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
The
Yeah,
mountains.
because it also looks like a sun underneath
Yeah.
as well. We were both right. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mountains. But I'm gonna have him repeat
Yeah, I
it.
think
The
mountains.
bones
Yeah.
of the world
Yeah.
stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
What was the first one?
I'm really sad. How did we
Yes.
miss that?
I carried Andraste's ashes out of Teventer into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, look, man, if you wanted to convince us that Andraste was a real thing and not just a real person, but also a holy person, this is a pretty good room to
This
do
is
it.
the way to do it.
Yeah.
Like,
God damn.
feeling pretty convinced right now. Yeah.
Okay, General Mefereth.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart.
Huh.
From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I
Lust?
speak?
Jealousy? I was
Jealousy,
thinking jealousy.
yeah.
Jealousy? Want me to
Yeah,
go
that
ahead?
feels right. The other options.
I know.
Jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
Whoa.
Was
Scorned
that...
love?
Well, I
Who
think
turned her-
Andraste had a husband. I could be wrong about that.
Like a mortal husband.
Yeah.
Whoa.
In which case, that may have been him who betrayed her in the end because she was the bride of the Maker.
And he did it out of jealousy.
Yeah. Not of power, but of her.
And
like,
out
because
of,
I was
like-
gonna correct it. I was gonna be like, well, that sounds more like envy than jealousy, but no. I think in that case it would be jealousy.
I think he was jealous, yeah. Well, before we go in there, do we want to go in there next time? This has been so cool.
I love this room.
This is so
I love
amazing.
this room,
Oh, look at
guys.
the
This is
statues
super
at the top,
interesting.
too.
Ooh, wait, they're all different.
Or are they? No, they're not. There's We've seen these statues before in other. Oh no, are they all different?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, next time we'll approach this shadowy figure.
What's in there? Who's in there? Oh, this is so cool. All right, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Bye.